I'm Patrick Kelly for Chico Action News. 2021 saw a summer that returned California to a drought-stricken and water-depleting state. One reservoir here in California that dried up to the lowest it has ever been was Lake Oroville here in Northern California, home to the nation's largest dam. However, 4 years ago, this was not the case. I'm taking a look back at the last few years of Lake Oroville and looking into how this lake went from an overflowing capacity to the lowest it has ever been in its recorded history. On February 7, 2017, a crack appeared on the Oroville Dam spillway. The spillway during this time had been running at non-stop use as the winter of 2016 and early 2017 saw the most rainfall and snow runoffs throughout the North State in recent years. February 11th saw water levels rise to 901 feet, in overflowing capacity. This caused concern to rise as the emergency hillside spillway was put into use, but it was realized that cracks in the dam could form if more water was not released. The concern then became if the dam broke, how a massive flood could potentially put thousands in danger. Due to this, a mass evacuation order was put into effect for Oroville. The main spillway was continued to be used until enough water was released to bring water levels back below 850 feet. At its highest point, the water levels in Lake Oroville measured 902.57 feet. I personally remember being amazed, never having seen Lake Oroville overflow before in my lifetime. The Oroville Dam spillway crisis became an event that would not be easily forgotten. 2019 was a great year of change for most of California as the state climbed out of its drought status for the first time since 2011. June 2019 saw California entering into a summer after a fresh rain season. Water levels of Lake Oroville measured 895.71 feet, 95% capacity, the fullest the lake had been since the spillway crisis. Summer of 2019 offered local California residents a chance to once again enjoy the lake. Looking back on this summer, I personally remember enjoying the lake with family and friends. However, this was the last time I ever remember seeing the lake as full as it was. 2021 saw California enter one of the driest years in recent history. Little rainfall and snow were seen throughout this year, and the wildfire season was one of the worst seen in recent decades. During the summer here in the North State, I watched as the Dixie Fire burned through the Lake Almanor area up near Chester, California. While wildfires and winds threatened one lake, dry and depleting conditions reduced another to a point never before seen in history. Lake Oroville was reduced to its lowest point ever since 1977. On August 4th, water levels in Lake Oroville measured 643.5 feet. The lake would continue to decrease to a number once thought unimaginable back in 2017. According to the Department of Water Resources, Lake Oroville reached its lowest point on October 1st, 2021. Water levels measured 628.64 feet, 22% of the lake's capacity. Here is video of Bidwell Marina boat ramp. Here on the surface are the remaining houseboats that remain in the lake after many were taken out earlier this summer as water levels reached a new low, causing many other boat ramps throughout the lake to become inaccessible. After looking into the events of Lake Oroville over the last 4 years and having a look at the current status of the lake myself, I sought to get a feel of how this drought and lake conditions and events of the last 4 years have affected residents of Oroville. I sat down with my friend Lori Navarro to get her feel on events of the recent years regarding Lake Oroville and the lake today in its current state.
What was it like living in Oroville during the 2017 spillway crisis?
So basically what happened is it was my junior year of high school, and I remember everyone talking about it at the beginning, and we're all kind of like, is this spillway gonna break? It's not gonna break. And we're all just kind of like we're kind of in disbelief. No one actually thought it was gonna get as bad as it did. So I mean, just kind of little talks, and then I remember just slowly, but so drastically, watching as the spillway just crumbled piece by piece.
So how do you feel seeing Lake Oroville reach its lowest water levels ever recorded?
It's really scary. Because you lived there for so long, and you have this image of the lake, and it's really big. I mean,
So going off that question there, how specifically it has changed in your eyes. You say you saw it go from this essence of beauty in the Butte County area to just almost a puddle, essentially.
Yeah, it's depressing to look at. I mean, it was like Oroville, am I right? It's not the prettiest,
Mm-hmm.
but you know, if like whenever my cousins come from like out of state and stuff, it's like the one place I'm like, I'm gonna show you the dam because it's so pretty, the view, and like, oh, we have this like big gorgeous lake, and now nothing. All you see is like the dirt off the side.
I'm standing here now at the Bidwell Canyon Marina, the last remaining concrete boat launch facility here at Lake Oroville. As a strong, rainy winter season is predicted for most of California, all that residents of the North State and the city of Oroville can hope for is that a strong, rainy season can hopefully bring a more lively look back to this once great lake. For Chico Action News, I'm Patrick Kelly.